teenage angst, thinking I need to know where I come from and who am I and what am I about. And it is a serious issue, actually. I'm making fun of it. No. So there was a time when I did want to go back and find out what my parents looked like and things like that. But then when I came very close to being able to do that, I suddenly pulled out and decided that I didn't need that. I didn't need that stuff in my life. So no, I've never traced them, and I don't have the desire to at the moment.
A difficult issue, isn't it, for a lot of people?
It is, but I have definitely had the advantage that, you know, my parents, my adoptive parents, raised me, and from a very early age they always told me I was adopted, so I never had a particular problem with it. I think it must be awful for adopted children who grow up to 16 or 17 and all of a sudden they're looking at their parents, who they presume are their natural parents, and think, well, we have really nothing in common, and then they're landed with the big bomb that really they're not blood relations at all. And so if parents are going to adopt children, then really they should let their children know from an early age that that's the way it is. Because to be told when you're it's hard enough being 16, let alone being told that you haven't even grown up with your real parents. So I think I was lucky in that way.
You met some, I mean, being in the band, you meet some interesting people. Tonight's no exception.
That got a laugh, didn't it?
Yeah. Not really. Lech Valenza.
Yes.
What was he like? What did he say to you?
He is a very happy man. He was I mean, I can only make light of the situation again because it was a big pap-snap situation and we put our arms around each other and he was at our gig. We did a gig in Poland on the 10th anniversary of the first Solidarity meeting ever in Gdansk by the shipyards, and so it was a very emotional time for the Polish people anyway, but on top of that it was a musical celebration and he was there in the audience, so it was very exciting for us. But the actual meeting between myself and him was just very much a media blitz. Hey, shake your hands and say hello. And
Lech, how are you, buddy? All that stuff.
Exactly.
This album is called Little Magnets versus the Bubble of Babel. What's the just thought I'd share that with you. What's the thinking behind the title? Is there any thinking behind the title?
Well, yes, because
No, because often there might not be. I'm not suggesting there's not, but there may not have been.
Well, in this particular case there is a great deal of thinking, and the thinking goes along the lines that I really consider human beings to be an incredibly intelligent race, and yet you look at the world and you wonder to yourself, how come so many things have gone wrong? Like, how come so many of us don't have homes? I say us, but that's rubbish because I do have a home. But how come there are such bad situations in the world? If we're so clever, how come the world's in such a dreadful state? And that's really what this album's.
Sorry, which bit is the
right? Well, the little magnets.
Little magnets versus the Bubble of Babel.
Because it won't wash.
No, I just want to know which bit's the little magnets.
Well, little magnets attract each other, and that's a natural thing. So when two people or destiny attracts each other, then that's a very good thing. And the bubble of Babel is all the rubbish that people talk and all the stupid situations that we have to encounter in everyday life, and it really isn't necessary. So it's good versus bad.
So it's good. The good and the good. Got it. There you have it. That's the title. For those of you who are inquiring, not one was. It's hard to believe, Wendy. That a part in a Twisties commercial. Do you have Twisties in the UK?
No, we don't, but I really wish we did.
Do you know what they are?
No, what are they?
They're a foodstuff.
God, I love tea.
What year is it?